I am Dr. Linda Cook, and I'm one of the founding partners with the Friends of Coppell Nature Park.
I am Vidita White, and I am one of the founders of the Coppell Nature Park.
I am Tara Ferguson, and I'm a founder of the Coppell Nature Park.
My name is Betsy Wilcox. I'm one of the founding members of Coppell Nature Park.
I am Tom Elwood, and I am one of the early founders of the Coppell Nature Park. In 1988, in Coppell, we formed a Kiwanis Club.
We were trying to think of some good things that we could do for the community. We took a survey among all the schools of what kids really wanted in the community and what they might like, and how they could contribute back to the community. And so the idea of a nature park came up.
So the core members of the Kiwanis Club became the Friends of Coppell Nature Park.
We worked with community volunteers, including scout groups and church groups and just school volunteers, to put in all the trails and do all the hard labor. And the Friends of Coppell Nature Park group helped facilitate and work alongside all of those volunteers to make all of this happen.
As the city grew and we got ready to start this project as a joint venture between the city and the school, students were involved, and they looked at several areas of land.
When I got involved with the park, I was in 7th grade, and that was the inception of the park.
So from then on, we just started making plans and working.
All of the work of all of the volunteers that has happened over the past 20 years, and especially the ideas of the students, which you can see realized in the building in which we're sitting, were dreams of students 20 years ago.
20 years later, this is the beautiful park.
It does not feel like it's been 20 years. Time has flown so much, and to see how much it's changed from 20 years ago to now, that's what's exciting to me, and to be able to celebrate the accomplishments and how far we've come.
Nature is something that everyone should be aware of.
Every time students come out here, they actually get to see real-world applications of the things that they're learning in school.
My favorite thing to do is to take little kids on hikes, and I like to see their eyes get big when they see something, or they see the creek, or they see a snake, or they see squirrels, or they hear birds.
I was walking in this area one day with a little girl who was 5 years old, and she stopped 5 or 6 times just to look at spiders, spider webs, grasses, and it just made me realize that there's a whole part of this world that I had really never investigated.
Anytime you can bring kids outdoors and let them see the world that they're learning about in the classroom, it just makes their world come alive.
Nature is important. God gave us a great world with beauty and all kinds of things in nature. But so many people do not have the opportunity to see it and learn about it. And I knew that if we could really develop a nature park, that would help young people to develop and understand and know all about it.
Nature is something that is for everyone. It doesn't discriminate, it just is. So I feel like if we don't respect and encourage nature to be fully as beautiful and, impactful as it is, then maybe one day our future generations wouldn't have that opportunity.
It's hard to describe this 20-year experience. My whole family knows all about the nature park, and they probably know that that's why it's so difficult for me to ever think about leaving Coppell, because it's just a part of who I am, and it's been a part of my life. A touching note, I'll try not to cry, is the day that my father passed away. I was with him in the hospital when he took his last breath, and I'd been up all night, and I came home in the morning, and I knew immediately where I needed to go, and that was the Coppell Nature Park. And so I just went by myself walking through the park, because he knows how much I enjoyed nature, and that was where I could grieve for him.
When you think of Coppell, you think of the airport, or you think of Amazon warehouses. And all of a sudden, here is this 66-acre park back here.
That is free to the community and that is accessible.
I think it's just a tremendous accomplishment for the city of Coppell. And I want to tell you another thing. This park, if it wasn't for one man, would not be here. And that's Lou Dugan. He convinced the city to take it over. And Lou deserves tremendous credit.
I think the best way that a Coppell resident could celebrate the park is by just coming to visit. You know, the park is going to be different in every season. And so I really encourage everyone to visit, not just in the spring or, you know, the fall, but come see it in all seasons and all of the exciting and interesting things that the park has.
I want to wish all the friends of Coppell Nature Park a very happy anniversary.
Happy 20th anniversary to Coppell Nature Park.
Happy
anniversary, friends of Coppell Nature Park.
And congratulations on your first 20 years, and may you have 20 more wonderful years.